Welcome back to the channel, everybody. ASAP Grim here, and this is the continuation of my blind playthrough of RDR2 in 2025. It is 10 p.m. on a Wednesday night. This is your Thursday episode, and I literally just woke up. I went to the dental clinic today, and earlier today, and did some other errands and stuff, and then slept the rest of the day. So my sleep schedule is crazy right now, but my life affords me the opportunity to have that kind of a crazy schedule. So I'm grateful for that. All right, we were working on getting a satchel, right? So we needed to do some hunting for the camp, and we need to get a.
What do you need, Arthur?
Well, I forget what we need to get. Is it a perfect raccoon pelt? We can find out real quick here. And then I'm going to look that up on the internet as to where to find it. I kind of suspect it'll be anywhere and everywhere.
Oh, Mr. Morgan. I've jotted down a few things that I think could be nice additions around here.
Oh, whoops. Raccoon. Okay.
Just remember, my items are one of a kind, Mr. Morgan.
Now we need to do this kind of stuff too. We have a lot of things to work on. Oh yeah, we're in the new place, so we got to plus all this up. That's right.
I'll need some more materials before I can make something like that.
Keep my eye out for some good materials.
Let's Alt-Tab here and bring up an Interwebs tab. Gosh, it was raccoon, right? I better double check.
This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
Whoops. Raccoon, yes. Okay, so RDR2, perfect, raccoon, pelt. Look for pristine quality raccoons, which are identifiable by the 3 stars that appear next to their name. More likely to yield a perfect pelt, commonly found in fields and near water sources across Lemoyne, New Hanover, and West Elizabeth. A reliable location is outside Emerald Ranch during the day, specifically west of the fence store, where there is a stream. That continues on. Let's see, let's open that up some more. Oh wow, there's quite a lot written here. Varmint rifle will do it, it looks like. There's a stream of water in a riverbed, and raccoons are often found there. Okay, so Emerald during the day, west of the fence store, stream of water.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson.
Well, there we go. Okay, so Emerald is up here. There's roads. All right, here's Emerald Ranch. And this is the fence. So they're talking about right here. All right, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No, it's 4 o'clock.
Hello, Arthur. Arthur.
Must be too late for that. How are we doing on player status? We're underweight, so we need to eat. She should be fit, but we need to keep up on her as well.
are you?
I think that'll do it. We're gonna have to eat again before going to bed. Probably ought to stop by the general goods store.
Giddy up.
Oh. Hold on. And roads.
Yep.
So let me mark that on the map first. What?
Yep.
This game feels like...
Oh, it's you! Come here, please! You can
fine.
see the bind I'm in. I need help again. Come on! Okay. Okay, fine. I know this doesn't look good. But I swear I didn't do nothing wrong.
All right.
God,
Second time's
yes.
the charm.
I can't believe it. Oh, I thought they were never coming off this time. Listen, buddy, I ain't got a red cent for you, and I feel terrible. But I did overhear something of interest. You know Ansburg? Well, some la-di-da rich folks bought up a little cabin up north of there. Very remote. You get me?
What? I look the type for all that, huh?
That's up to you, friend.
Alright. So that dude gives all the home robbery tips.
What are you doing?
Hey man, as per usual, you know, I had the internet was just flooded with skepticism from lefties and mainstream media news about how these tariffs were gonna fail, and there were some fluctuations in the market that they seized upon for their narrative. But those, it's like the bad news would last a day. When you're kind of expecting that the overall plan that's being put into place would take months, right? And it would only last a day. These people will complain about anything. And now, from what I'm hearing, we got NVIDIA. Well, there was another company before that that was promising to invest billions of dollars into America here at home. I forget who it is now. It might have been Apple. That was a while ago. That was, I think, back in January.
Yeah.
Now we have NVIDIA promising several $billion worth of investment. They're going to build some new facilities here, and I think the focus is going to be on AI. But it seems like there was some other things too. Oh, hold on.
The medicine man, huh?
Oh yeah, I
With
remember
the
you.
mystery box?
What's up,
I
fellas?
will owe you my whole life. No lie. But let me buy you something from the store. Whatever you want, it's on me.
Claim a
Okay.
single free item. Go to the
Appreciate
Rhodes General Store now.
Haven't conquered evil the way I have. It's the least a humble man can do.
I appreciate that, guys.
Well, you're humble, all right. It's about time I spread this good word. Yeah. Who else will teach us sinners if not you?
Ain't that something?
What can I do for you?
The guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
All right. Let's not get anything too crazy. But we are here for provisions. How about... Oh my gosh, this stuff is free. Huh. Because we're a good guy.
Just heard Jenny's place got held up again.
Don't expect anything else from this shithole.
Well, partner, I don't know if you can buy me anything. Oh, look, it's all free. I wish I'd known this before I bought all them clothes. We'll take some baked beans.
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Okay, let's exit out of this and then re-access it. So he'll probably have to pay the 20 cents.
If you're interested, reusable too.
Fine. Here.
What's under fresh food? Ah, shoot. The fresh food is what costs. I should have done that from him. Couple peaches. What about dry goods?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Let's go.
Man, you gonna hurry me and I'm sitting here spending money in your store. That's crazy. Ooh, $3. That's pricey.
Pulled a tooth yesterday. Right out.
Ain't much you can do about that.
How do I put this?
Huh.
Hurry the hell up.
Wow. That guy's always ready to close down. So it's only free at a certain period of time. He's got to go. Okay. I understand. Let's go ahead and get out of here. There you go, partner.
Bye.
That's funny. How do I put this? Hurry the hell up. That's funny.
Okay, my girl.
Okay, so that's what's going on with that. Let's get up here to Emerald. So NVIDIA's going to invest several $billion, if I recall correctly, into AI as well as some other functions. You know, they're a GPU manufacturer. And then, I guess, rather predictably, I didn't see it coming till it was announced, but 2020 hindsight, it's like, oh yeah. Their chief competitor, AMD, has promised to build, I think it was 2 chip factories here in America. So we'll be manufacturing computer chips again. Before that, I think we only had one area, and got a weird graphical thing going on here in the front and ahead of us. There was only one in the entire nation. Maybe it was more than that, but man, it was like you could count them on one hand. I know there was one in Idaho that made chips. Mostly we import them from Singapore. Not Singapore, Taiwan. And so that's what Trump is trying to fix, is that we are, we elected Trump as a national populist candidate. I've mentioned before, when you're a liberal, that's a buzzword for you, and it's scary because they have trained you that's Hitler. That's where all this Nazi rhetoric is coming from, because Trump is a national populist candidate. What they're not telling you is that there are 2 different forms of populism, of national populism. There's ethnic national populism. That's what Hitler ran. Today, modern day, right now, the current best example I can think of ethnic national populism is South Africa, and they're straight up killing white people up there, and taking all their goods, all of their property and stuff. That's an ethnic national populism. Then you have what is called a civic national populism. Now, to be quite honest, the closest thing I can think of in my mind of a civic national populism is what America was founded to be, and what we were back during the World War II era. This is a populism where the citizens of that country, it's an America first notion. The citizens of that country believe that the laws, rules, and regulations that run the land should be there to benefit them and not anybody else. And they get excited about, the 4th of July, and they get excited about winning in the Olympics and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter to them whether you're black or white or Asian or Native American. None of that stuff matters. What matters is whether or not you're a citizen of that nation and have adopted the overarching ideals of that nation. Well, that's what Trump is. And so what he's trying to do is he's trying to bring manufacturing back into this country so that we're not dependent on other nations shipping stuff here, which is a distinctly globalist idea. And that's what I wanted to juxtapose there, but I felt like I had to go into explaining national populism because there's so much misinformation out there, and purposely steering people into fear-mongering over that word. And so we are getting away from a globalist economy where we import things and maybe we assemble them here, but we don't really build anything from scratch. Well, the problem with that is you start having national security concerns where other nations can really kind of hold you in a headlock and hold your feet to a fire. And we want to get away from that. So we are trying right now to divorce ourselves from China, so that we're not dependent upon them, and they can't take advantage of us. We want to sleep till the morning. I forgot to eat. tear down camp. So that's very exciting news, and that's exactly some. It's just some of the goals that these tariffs are supposed to be achieving, and it's working wonderfully. I mean, darn near miraculously. But also, I don't know. I guess I'm going to counteract myself. It just makes sense. If you make things prohibitively expensive for companies to produce things outside of your borders, and you at the same time incentivize them to produce them inside the borders, of course they're going to come. But the left had us thinking, I mean, every single liberal that I talked to and all of the forums and certainly the mainstream media had us thinking that Trump was going to crash our economy right into the nosedive it, right into the dirt. These people are evil, man, and they think you're stupid. They do. They think the worst of you. Those of you who listen to mainstream media, they make fun of you. They mock you. They spin the craziest stories and then sit back and laugh as you believe it. They are part of the globalist system that really sees you as nothing but tax chattel. All of us. Not just you, all of us. That's why populism ends up rising up in these systems. You should look at the history of populism throughout the centuries. It's always rising up in response to some sort of existing system that has gone so far it's become tyrannical, and it's unbearable by that nation's people. So I'm so thoroughly pleased with everything being accomplished. Pete Hegseth has sniffed out 2 deep state leakers on his staff. They were senior staff advisors. All right, here's the stream. Where's that fence at? Yep. Okay, that's the fence. This is west, and that's the street. So, can I hitch up to this fence? No.
What's with the black-eyed Sue?
I probably better eat. Eat the apricots. Eat the crackers. I think I'm out of meat. Eat the biscuits. Eat some baked beans. Hitch the horse.
That was some ride.
And then feed the horse.
Yeah.
Let's clean her up a little bit. Even though we're about to put a pelt on her. Okay, and draw that varmint rifle. See what we can find. I don't think I got any herbivore bait on me. Over here in America, we pronounce that word with a silent H. So we say herbivore, but as I understand it, the Brits say herbivore. So, and I know from my experience overseas that a lot of you that live in other nations, if you learn English as a second language, it's the British version. So I wanted to explain that. That word herb, that's the American pronunciation, but you probably learned it as herb. And so you would say herbivore, which is a plant-eating animal. And we have bait for those kinds of animals. They're not meat eaters. They only eat plants. Herbivore. And I don't think I have any of that on me. Air pomade. What is you? Lockbreaker. Okay. I'm so impressed with people that speak multiple languages. I've had all the opportunity in the world to learn how, but never was interested enough to do it. And as an American, it's just kind of true that most people speak my language. You know, English is the language of commerce, so I didn't really have a need to do it either. But I know bits and pieces of several Latin languages. Hey, look at there. A 3-star. I'm totally out of practice now, though. Okay. Let's go see if he's still a 3-star. He is. Rightio. And since it was a small critter, we don't have to put a pelt on our newly brushed horse. Oh, let's pick up some of that bulrush. And now we're going to go do some hunting, guys. I'm going to put some hunting clothes on. Yeah. We'll get this bulrush also. Okay, that should be good. Hey, we're at average. Okay, good deal. What was I looking for? Map. We'll make a new marker for, well, I want to go... Here's Horseshoe. Yeah, I want to go here. Because I know that there's, like, mint to be found here, and there's good deer and stuff. Okay, that's my winter gunslinger. Custom outfit 2. Oh, Grizzlies. Winter, so it must be grizzlies. This is for average weather. That belt don't really fit quite right, does it? Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We are on our way. Man,
Get out of the way, damn you!
these guys are, it's like they're programmed to get in your way. You saw me jog left, and then he jogged to his right. Maybe I just need to be more of a jerk and maintain my line. The AI is probably built to respond to me and get out of my way. I don't know about that, honestly. Excuse me. Because it seems like I've tried to just stay straight before and they still jog in front of me. What's the temperature? 42. We're definitely in fall. What was the time? 10 a.m. Man, these environments are incredible. Look, this looks like a legitimate real-life landmark. These two boulder plateaus here. I don't know really what to call them, but you see what I'm talking about. That's doggone close to photorealistic, especially the further away you are. Let's see what this dude does. Okay, he stays on his side of the road. Yeah, so we identified 2 deep state leakers. We are getting rid of these people. Look at the other thing that's in the news right now. The other really big thing, as far as I can tell, that's in the news is the left is complaining about an illegal immigrant who was found in Maryland, who's a member of the MS-13 gang. That is a Satan-worshipping gang that, as part of their religious beliefs, tortures victims over the longer they can do it, the more they believe it brings blessings for them. And we deported him, but we got something wrong in the paperwork. And he wasn't supposed to go. He was an El Salvadorian, or is an El Salvadorian. They're trying to paint him as a Maryland man and a husband and father, or something to that effect, at least a father. And he's not, well, he is a father, but he's not from Maryland. He's not American. He's an El Salvadorian. But we weren't supposed to deport him to El Salvador because there's rival gangs in that prison that President Bukele runs down there. He was supposed to go somewhere else. So there was a clerical error made. And the left is trying to utilize that to force us to bring him back here. You people are insane. In the name of liberty and freedom. Oh my gosh. And so we even had a Maryland congressman go down, make a big to-do about how he was going down to haggle and coerce President Bukele into releasing this dude. and that didn't that fell on deaf ears. Bukele rejected him. So that dude's locked up forever in that super prison down there. What am I looking for here? Yeah, carbine repeater will do it. We can bolster it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just bolstering the phrase that we have for the left. People on my side, the conservative side, the thoroughly MAGA side of things. Where we say that the left is a death cult. And that's sure as heck what it looks like whenever you have people, you have officials standing up for this kind of thing. And then you have people that kind of get in line because they believe anything they hear. As long as it paints Orange Man as bad and evil, then they're like, yeah, that's right. Bring this guy back. And I guess the argument is that he didn't receive due process. But illegal immigrants don't get the same kind of due process that Americans do. They are allowed some process. And I think that's nuts also. I don't think we should have that law in the books. I hope that we address that. If you are here illegally, you don't get any citizen rights. The Bill of Rights does not apply to you. You're not a citizen. We have to have it where being a citizen means something. That would be my opinion. Now, I'm open to hearing counter arguments on that because it's not something I've ever quite honestly even thought about. To me, it's common sense. You know, so this is an area that I don't know. I haven't heard the argument for doing this. But my goodness, you want to bring back a guy that's part of a Satan-worshiping gang whose religious rights encourage him to murder people and to torture them for weeks on end? You're nuts. You're nuts. You're the person who's crazy. I don't trust you. We just need food. So we're going to shoot us like 3 deer. Let's see if we can get this one once he settles down. Oh, there's one out there.
Easy.
And then we got to look for mint.
Slow up now.
I gotcha. I don't know what you are. I didn't notice what star level. I mean, I know what it is. It's a deer.
Easy, easy.
One star.
Just wait a second, girl.
Let's see if we can bag a 3-star when it comes to the corpse. The carcass.
Come on, girl.
No. Two-star.
Yep. Okay there.
That's number 2. So now the third one will actually spend some time trying to find a 3-star.
Easy. Whoa.
I really thoroughly enjoyed watching the exchange between President Trump and the media whenever, and Bukele, President Bukele as well, whenever President Bukele and President Trump were meeting in the Oval Office. And
Easy,
Trump
girl.
straight up
Nearly there.
looked over at Caitlin Collins of CNN and said, "These people are sick. They hate America." And that was, it's true. Well, I don't think they love or hate any nation. I think they're all part of a system where they're personally incentivized to do whatever what we're calling the deep state tells them to do, which is the deep state is mostly, well, it's the unelected bureaucracy and American government, but a significant
Hold up.
authoritative part of it is embedded in the intelligence agencies. Rolling block. I didn't mean to do this. This is supposed to be, let's put it as bow. There we go. This is what I want. Coyotes. Okay. So I'm guessing that Caitlin Collins she's not ideological where she hates America or, she's not a communist revolutionist. That woman used to be conservative. I think what she is she is a money whore. And she is, that's what she gravitates towards. So whatever is going to amplify her personally, this is the type of chick that would sell state secrets. I think that she'll just do whatever it is that moves her up the ladder, or in some cases gets her access, right? Where she can break news stories. She gets cooperation from people who know things, so she can break news stories before other people. And so she is part of this globalist system because she's bought and paid for. I think that's mostly what's going on when it comes to the mainstream media. I really would be surprised at how many people are ideologically motivated. I would be surprised if I found out that there was a lot of ideologically motivated news anchors. Now, I do think that they if you move them away from their jobs and you just simply ask them to cast a vote, I think that they're liberals. I think they are establishment liberals that believe in the current system in place and that they will vote Democrat 99% of the time. You'll have your Scott Jennings out there that don't do it, right? Someone like Joy Reid, I might be quicker to believe that she's ideological. Someone like Rachel Maddow, I think that she's just, I think she's bought and paid for.
Yeah.
I do think she's a Democrat, but I don't think that she's a radical leftist that's out there for the cause and willing to make personal sacrifices for that. I think she's in it for herself. So, this is a rather intricate system that has stood up over the years. Since World War II. This is a post-World War II globalist cabal, and it's not made up of just America. And I think that's maybe why the global nature of it, the fact that you have various bureaucracies in different nations supporting each other, I think is directly the reason why you're seeing populist uprisings in multiple nations that adhere to this policy. It's being rejected all over. 1 star. So God bless England, man. I need to start praying for England. What's happening there is shocking.
Easy there.
2 star. Well, I don't want to spend all day.
Now, come on.
Oh,
There we go.
hold up. Look, oh, I think it was right here. Looking for a 3 star. Wild mint, good. Hold on, I need to mute Mike for a second. In pop culture news, there were 2 things I saw that got some attention. Number 1, the all-female flight to space is getting universally kind of mocked. I think they really just built it up to be more than what it was. It's a bunch of rich girls that got to take a flight to about 400 feet up in the air for something like 7 minutes, and they're trying to make it seem like it's the greatest thing that's happened since we landed on the moon, and people are making fun of that. They were passengers. You know, there's 1 star. Let's I think that big one is 3.
Yep.
There we
Easy
go.
now.
I can't seem to get them tagged. I've not looked very much into it because honestly I just don't care. It seems like a stupid, pretentious publicity move to me.
Whoa, easy.
I've seen some of the videos of their reactions and how they talked, and they just seem like bimbos. I can't seem to get close enough. That's why. 2 star. Oh, I thought for sure you were a 3 star. I'm surprised. I thought I saw 3 stars flickering. Oh. Yeah, that's just an anomaly when you're switching targets. We got 1 star and a couple 2 stars. Okay. So the other thing, though, was this rapper named Lil Nas X. He came out with a kind of a one-hit wonder, Old Town. It was the first really instance of country mixed with rap, I think, that we had seen. Probably not, but the first one that became real popular. It was interesting. It was a big hit. People liked it. And I know it was used as the theme song for the latest Rambo movie. But then after he got popular with that one hit, all of his subsequent music was really satanic. And he came out as transgender. And he had some shoes made that were supposedly made from real human blood, worshiping Satan. And they have a scripture printed on them. Well, a reference to a scripture, Luke 10:5, and it's about Satan being cast down to the earth like a bolt of lightning or something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing. So they have that written on the sneakers, Luke 10:5. And every video and song that he does, he openly mocks Christianity and its various traditions. Well, that dude is in the hospital right now with a paralyzed face. That might be permanent. Now, if I had to guess, I would say it's not permanent. What he has, I believe, is Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is like it's like a mini stroke of the face, and it's usually temporary. But we'll see. He can't move the left side of his face. It's frozen.
Slow up now.
Well, when you're a singer-songwriter, you know that's going to be a problem for you. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can keep up with these guys. I couldn't quite track them. Okay, I think I'm tracking now.
Yep.
Yeah, I am.
First time.
Yeah.
Really bright.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay there.
God, I was telling him to stop and he wouldn't.
Yeah. Slow it up.
Got him.
Yep.
Maybe I should have gone after this one with the
There we go.
bow. We're gonna find out if he's still a 3-star. I got him right in the noggin, and it's the back of the head. It's exactly where I would want to get him, I believe, in real life. Ah, darn it, 2-star. Too big of a caliber. All right, so we're gonna bow hunt. for the third one.
Let's go, girl. Yep. Easy, easy.
Two-star. Anything else out there? That's a horse. I think that's a rock. Let's make sure that we have the right ammo here. Small game. See, I don't want that. What was the button I pushed here? There we go, regular.
Whoa, easy. It's okay, girl. Just a scratch.
Oh, I'm not seeing any deer. Where are we at time-wise? We're almost at an hour. I need to get some more mint also. In-game time. Well, it's time to set camp. It sure would be nice to find another 3-star. But we may have to open up the next episode with that, because Arthur's gonna need sleep.
Yeah.
Let's do one more little foray out here, see if we find anything. There's something. It was gone pretty quick. I don't know. She ran somewhere.
Easy. Whoa. Yeah. Easy there.
One star.
Yep.
Boy, the fog is thick. What do we got here? 2-star.
Giddy up.
Alright guys, well it doesn't look like we're gonna find that another 3-star. I still have mint to look for, so we're going to go ahead and set camp. Let's have Arthur. Well, we need to cook. Okay. Plain plump bird. Stove. Oh, I need to eat. Cook another. Yeah, but I want to make this stuff minty also. So let's just cook the meat up first. Stow. This was like a real chill episode. This would normally be something we would do on a Friday, but this whole week has been pretty relaxing for me to get into RDR2 and just go about these tasks of trying to get our belt better, you know, get a better holster, go after a new satchel, do some hunting. It's been real nice. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Just kind of enjoying the game as a atmospheric sort of what's the word for it? Like the ambience of a game. Something that you can let one of my episodes play sort of almost in the background as you just kick back and relax. That's the way that it's been this week, I think. We haven't really done any missions or anything. I don't know if we're gonna get the chance to make anything minty. Maybe I need to get big game for that. Okay. Ah, there we go. Minty venison. We'll eat that. Okay, that's enough of that. Stow the rest. Okay, there was just one more. So, leave. Access. Satchel. Have some crackers. Maybe a peach. Oh, I'm out of those peppermints, huh? Well, here they are. Candies. I think that'll do it. And now we can have them sleep until morning time. And so right here is the opening point for our Friday episode, and to be honest, we'll probably just kind of keep with the same thing. The whole week has been like a chill episode, and we'll just kind of stick with that. We will go to camp. I like having walking around camp and listening to conversations and stuff. That should be, I think, part of most of our Friday episodes. So we'll do that. We're going to have to go back to camp anyway to turn in all this food. But we're going to look for a 3-star here, and we're going to grab some more mint. Let's look at our player status. We're doing good. I want to feed her right now while I'm thinking about it. Oh, we probably need to take this food back. Well, hopefully we can find a 3-star quickly. Look at our setup, man. That bow and the gun with all the little accents on it. Yeah, looks like they're, I guess they're rotten. Yeah, doggone it. Okay, well, we killed those birds for nothing. That sucks. So that'll be like the last thing we do before we go back to camp is try to bag a couple birds. But let's go ahead and go to story and save game. All right, guys. Again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.